Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, I couldn't turn it on then, but I think we're live now. Please let me know. Nicola, if we are live, you're first to comment today. Hello, my lovely. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Carol. Good evening, Neil, my lovely. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Rebecca from Sweden. Hello. How are we all? Hello. How are we? We are live. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Neil. It just didn't want to, like it had the loading. Do you know the loading circle? It had that for ages, so I didn't know if it actually connected or not. But yeah, we're here, so that's fine. Hi, Kim. Hi, Angelina. Hello. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Mags. Hi, Bronny. Are we okay? It's the weekend. And I'm especially happy because Aaron's home today. He was working away the last couple of days with work, but he wasn't here, and I hate it. Like those people whose partners go and work away from them for any amount of time, I salute you, because for me personally, honestly, I just find it really hard, even though it was only for a couple of nights. So yeah, he's back today, so I'm happy. So I feel like yeah, it's so strange, isn't it? Linda, bless you, thank you for the stars. Oh, excuse me. It's lovely to have him home. From Egypt, Kirsty, I hope you're having a lovely time, my lovely. Good evening, Rini from Pennsylvania, USA. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hi, Alison, Elizabeth, Julie, Mandy. I think I got everyone there. So, as you can see, the sea life theme is still up. Now, because we had that week where I was poorly, I've decided to extend this. I know we're in the 1st of July now, which is crazy. I remember like just yesterday I was saying the start of June. No, July. So, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Dem and Amy, hello. So yeah, I figured that we'll carry on with the sea life theme for another week or so. So the turtley treats are still available, and the new stock, which has finally just got to me, is sea life themed as well. It was actually meant to be with me at least 3 weeks ago, but because I missed the delivery, basically it got sent back to get sent back again. So yeah, that's all sea themed. Not all of it, but a lot of it's sea life themed as well. So that's going to be going on the website shortly. I could possibly show some now quickly if you guys wanted to see. Let me pop you on the Turtle Eat Treats screen while I just grab some. It's just over here because I was sorting it earlier. It's not all sea themed. Sorry, I've just come away from the comments for just a moment while I don't know why I put it away actually. I could have just kept it to show everybody. I don't think that's all of it, but I've got a good handful, so we'll go with that. Hello. Okay, so are we ready? Let's bring you back so you can see. So just going to show a couple of the items. So this is all new, and it will be going on the website shortly. It will be available to supporters first, as always, and then it will be available to everybody. No. So I'm just getting. Okay, I grabbed more than I thought I did. Do you guys actually want to see this, or should we start with the openings? Okay, there we go. So, are we ready? Should we go down so you can see? So number one new item is a pendant. Now this to me is very Moana-esque with the sea themed. Now it's all again 925 silver, but it's an overall circle. It comes round into this gorgeous wave at the top, and then at the bottom you've got the sea star and the seashells there, and it's sort of textured halfway up along the bottom there as well. Okay, so that's the first one, is the pendant. The second one is a pair of earrings. These are hookback earrings. Okay, now these are, do you know how you get those sea star, and people call them sea money as well? We've got those, but in earrings. Now with these, the pearls would sit at the top. Oh, let me get it focused, and they would be sitting slightly in front. I'm just going to show you one at a time, because if I bring it backwards, the light reflects. So you can see that sea star money embossed design on there. So it's really hard to show. There is room tonight if you would like to order, my lovely. Yeah, we don't actually have a long order list so far, so if you would like to order, guys, the wait won't be too long at all. Okay, sorry, it's quite hard to show you those, but I will get a good photo to get on the website. The next one is a charm. So again, it is a textured and zircon crystal sea star. So around the outside you've got the textured silver, so lots of little bumps and texture to the sea star, and then you've got the zircon crystals embedded in the center there. Sand dollars. I was trying to think what they were called, Shannon. Thank you, my lovely. Okay, so that's the sea star charm. Again, this is a sea life themed charm. Now this one has got the bail on it. I've actually got this one with the different type of bail. So it is a hoop fitting, okay, but it's not the normal hoop fitting. This one's encrusted with zircon crystals all the way around the middle, and as you can see, it's a thinner, wider hoop. Now we can have this with a lobster fitting as well if you prefer, but it's going to have the option of this hoop, our normal hoops, or a lobster fitting. Okay, and it is a sea star and sea shell, and then the sea star has got blue crystals on him. So again, the parts are interchangeable, so they'll hang separately. So if we turn it around, you'll see the shell. Turn it around again, there is the sea star, and then they can sort of move. Okay, so that's another charm. This item is not sea themed, and because it's summer and because my sunflowers are starting to bloom, this is a sunflower pendant. So again, the pearl here will be sitting in the front, almost to the center of the flower, but again it can move around. So again, you've got that textured center of the sunflower there with lots of petals around the edge. Okay, perfect. The next one is a set. Okay, so this one, the pearl goes on the pendant, and then it will come with the earrings. So the earrings are stud back earrings, and that will be included in the price. Okay, but then you can have the pearl on the pendant. And actually you don't have to have the pearl on the pendant if you don't want to. But it is the flower pendant. Again, lots of sparkle, all encrusted centres and petals here. And then you've got matching earrings. Okay, so it'll be as a whole set. Pearl can go on the pendant, and then have the earrings as they are. And again, they are stud back earrings. Okay. I'll do all this back up again properly later. I'll just pop it in here roughly for now. Okay, the next one is a pair of earrings. Now these ones are stud back earrings again, and the pearls with these ones, you have the choice to have them towards the top or bottom, and I'll pop that in the description. So it's a North Star at the top. You've got it's like the moon. Oh my god, I couldn't think of the word. Moon, dear me. So you've got the moon, then you've got these 3 dangling stars at the bottom. Again, very, very sparkly there. Almost done with this selection of the new items. The next one, again, we have a charm, and again this has got a different bail, so it will come with either this bail, the normal hoop bail, or the lobster fitting. You get to pick. This bail is slightly different again, so it has got the centre, but this one is a textured bail, so it's not encrusted with the crystal. Is it going to focus? There we go. So you can see it's like the texture veil there. Now the charm itself is this butterfly. Okay, so again, 2 moving parts. The top butterfly is encrusted with zircon crystals. The bottom butterfly has actually got a white and pink enamel coating to them. So as they sit in front of each other, so you can see the splash of colour behind the crystal, but they do move independently as well. Again, the pearl sits on that one like it normally does with our charms. You've got this charm, which is a 3-piece charm. Again, you know I'm loving the moving parts at the moment with... How does it sit? Oh, there we go. Let me just turn that around. Okay, so this one starts off with the larger hollow heart. Then you've got, I don't know how to show it. It starts off with the larger hollow heart. You've then got the plain silver heart, and then at the back there you've got the heart, which is encrusted with crystals. Hang on, let me just hold this so you guys are going to be able to see. So all 3 hearts are here like this. There we go, it focuses like that. So then as you can see, as it hangs, you can have it this way or the reverse way. So 3 hearts getting bigger as you go down. And then again, the pearl will then sit in front of the smaller hearts. And then the last one is a set again. So again, the earrings will come alongside the pendant in the price. The pearl, if you'd like the pearl on the jewellery, would go on the pendant. No pearl on the earrings. Stud back earrings again here. Okay. So this one is the pointed petal flower. So again, these were probably not what the names will be. This is just what I'm saying right now. But you've got, it's a hollow flower. So if I just hold it up, you can see with my finger behind that, it's hollow flower, crystal in the middle, and crystal on half of the petals, and then half of them. So it goes silver crystal up and down. Then of course matching earrings to go with it. Okay, so that's just a quick selection of the new items coming in today. I do believe I've got more over there, but I'll keep those, and I'm going to try and get them on the website, hopefully, fingers crossed, by the start to the new week. I'll try my very best. And like I say, support us first, and then it will go on to everybody else as well. I hope you guys enjoyed that little sneak peek there. If I thought I was going to do that, I would have had everything ready, so that was really quickly grabbed it. I love them. Honestly, some of the new items, the cameras, obviously I need to get the cameras focused and properly done, so you guys can see the beauty with them. Right, let me just print this off as well, then I'll do a verbal order list. Like I said, there's not actually many people on the order list today, so if you would like to order, there's definitely space available. And I can do an updated order list as we go if needs be. Okay. Just add this person on. Okay, so we've got Cindy B, Shannon W, and Jasmine W. Okay, so 3 people on the list today. So up first is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Ooh, just move my hair out the way. There we go. Oh, Oyster wise, still only mystery oysters in. Everybody keep your fingers crossed that Monday's delivery day. Monday's also a scary day. It's my daughter's transition day to senior school. So that's scary. Cindy, hello my lovely. Cindy, you have a turtley treat. So first person with a turtley treat today. So these are already pre-stocked. Let's go down. Which sea creature would you like to start us off with, my lovely? So you've got the yellow turtle, the green fish, or the orange seahorse. Which one would you like? Yellow turtle, green fish, or orange seahorse? Yeah, Jasmine, you're on the list for today. Not a problem, my lovely. Cindy, we've got, oh, green fish. Oh, everything all at once. Love that. Okay, so if I bring the green fish down the front for you, your green fish, you have 2 pearls there. So that means you've got 2 oyster openings. Okay, and you've said here that you'd like mystery oysters and to donate your shells. Not a problem. And then you'd like to go for turtle number 8. That's perfect. So let me just get these 2 oysters open for you, and then we'll grab turtle number 8 to see what's inside there. Can you see? Yep, so turtle number 8 is this one. Pink and blue turtle here. And then on in the back there. And let's go down. Okay, so in here, this is one of the newer items that is on the website at the moment, Cindy. Okay, so one of the items that newly just went in before, and it is that crystal skull pendant. Let me get this focused so you can see. Oh, that looks a bit freaky, doesn't it? Oh gosh. But there you go. So there it looks like it's just the shadow, because it doesn't actually have dark eyes. So this crystal, this has got so much detail on the skull itself. Lots of patterns and lots. So it's the hollow head on the behind. So if you wanted to, this one, you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. If you have it on, you can swing the pearl forward and it'll just hang around the top here, or you can swing it backwards and then it actually slots inside the skull here, and depending on the size of the pearl, you'd then see the pearl at the back, almost like, if you like, the brains of the skull would be the pearl, if that makes sense. So you can see all the detailing on there. It is gorgeous. Cindy, I hope you're happy with that one. And like I said, you get to pick whether you have the pearl on or off the jewellery, so it's completely up to you. So 2 oysters here. You'd like to donate your shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? Oyster number 1. You've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can actually see, Cindy, first oyster, you are twinning. And you're twinning with gorgeous, deeper chocolate pearls there. There's no more in that one. So if I dry these up, visually they do look like they're the same size, possibly slightly different shades of chocolate there. Then moving on to oyster number 2. You've got a lighter pop there. Oh wow, and then in here, there's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning for a second time. Thank you. Twinning for a second time, my lovely. And there's no more in that one. Twinning with Candy Floss Pink Twins. Cindy, 2 sets of twins. I hope you're happy. Let me pop this in here. So chocolates and pinks, and actually together they go beautifully, don't they? If I run them through the board for you, your chocolate number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Chocolate number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, ooh, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they're actually measuring different sizes there. Pink number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8 as well. So they're measuring the same size. Now, if I bring you back up, before I ask you what you'd like to do, if we dive in for your lucky dip card. So I'm just going to dive in and mix these about. Okay, so we have this one here, and you have a Mermaid Miracle, Cindy. So this gives you 3 options, this card does. You can either stick with everything as it is, stick with the jewellery and stick with the pearls, or you can choose to change the item of jewellery, which means you pick a different turtle number to go for a different item of jewellery, or you'll be able to go for pearl swaps, which means you can swap one or all of your pearls. It's completely up to you. So with your Mermaid Miracle card, what would you like to do, my lovely? Would you like to stick and stay with everything that you've got? Would you like to change the jewellery and go for a different turtle number, or would you like to swap your pearls? Can all go for a different turtle number, of course. So let's pop this item of jewellery over there, and you're going to go for number 4. This is the blue turtle here, and at the back here, let's go down. I'm just going to move the pearls to the side. I'll bring them back again. Okay, so in here we have a cage pendant this time. So if I just pop one of your pearls in here, this is the Snitch cage pendant. So any HP fans in today, love this cage pendant. So again, with cage pendants, it means you can swap and change the pearls around at home, if you've got any loose pearls at home. Let me just get this focused. There we go. So, oh, it's the back of the cage. Let me just turn it around. You can just tell the front with this one, just because the wings have detail on the front, but on the back the wings don't have the detail, but the detail is all around the centre. So you still have the design around the centre, it's just that tiny detail on the wings there. I hope you're happy with those, Cindy. And then you've got your 4 pearls alongside that as well. I'm just popping these in here for you. I'm just going to top these back up. Oh, I didn't think I could put that back in there then. Cindy, my lovely, thank you for the donations with your shells there. Let me pop this up there for you. Perfect. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okay, perfect. Cindy, you're very, very welcome. Up next today is Jasmine Wilkinson. Shannon, are you here? Thank you, Neil. I managed to put batteries in the other day. It fits the theme very, very well. Extremely well. Shannon, hello. So you also have a turtley treat. Oh, you'd like to go for the yellow. Okay, so I was gonna say, I was gonna change these around. However, if you'd like to go straight for the turtle, I'm actually going to get you to confirm that for me. So normally in between each turn I reset the board. It normally means that I don't change these two. I obviously just change in the new one, if that makes sense. But if you're happy to, we'll go for the turtle straight away. Just confirm though, if that's okay. And then Mystery Oyster and number 7, that's perfect. Go for it. Okay, so, ooh, 2 pearls also. So you have 2 oyster openings there. So again, I'm just going to bring you back up. So 2 mystery oysters, 1 and 2. I'm just going to open them up for you, and then we're going to go for turtle number 7. Okay, so that's this one here. That's the yellow, green and white turtle. So back here, if we go down, oh, you have a crystal pendant here. So this is one of our crystal spike pendants. Now these are not on the website, okay? And this is the larger size. So we've got a crystal spike charm, and then we've got 2 sized crystal pendants. This is the larger of the 2 sides, okay, and it has the diamond pointed bail on him here. As you can see, it's the smoky silver, so you've got lighter and darker silvers in this bail. On the back there is just the plain silver, but of course the crystal is from the front here. Now with this one, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. If you had the pearl on the jewellery, it would be at the top here, it would be able to move around. Or you can have the pearl off the jewellery and the pendant as it is. So it's up to you, and we'll double check that at the end, my lovely. So if we open up your oysters, Shannon, is there any certain colours that you're hoping for at all? Oyster number 1. You've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And if we have a squid here, you have a coral pearl there. There's no more in that one. Now here is your coral to start with, my lovely. There we go. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. And you've got quite a nice deep pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Shannon, you are twinning. And you're twinning with lilac purple pearls. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so we've got a coral and twinning lilac purples. Possibly visually slightly different in size there to each other, but of course we'll just measure them in a moment. Let me just hold them up so you can see the colours there. So if I run them through the board, we'll measure your coral pearl first. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a 6. And then lilac pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Lilac number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5, so they're measuring the same size there. Now, Shannon, before I ask you what you'd like to do, if I bring you back up, we need to do your lucky dip. So again, I'm just going to dive in and give these a mix. Okay, so we've gone for this one, which means you have a trident trick, my lovely. Now what this trident trick means is it means that you stay the same as you are with the jewellery and the pearls, and it actually means that you get a 10% off code. Okay, so it means if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a 10% off code that you can use. Now that code will be available straight away, and it can be saved as it won't have an expiry date. Now that it will also get emailed across to you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. So I hope you're happy with that, Shannon, my lovely. Can you have both lilac pearls on the jewellery? Of course you can. I was just about to ask. So what I would say is I could invoice you for the extra fitting. So normally we'd have 1 pearl on the jewellery. So I could, if it's okay with you, I'll invoice you to have the additional pearl on the jewellery, and that invoice will get sent across to you over the weekend as well, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. I'm just writing that down. Okay, I've got that down for you. So I'll be sending you the code as well. That's perfect, not a problem, my lovely. So thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives there. and that's safe up there for you. Okay. And up next today is Jasmine Wilkinson. Jasmine, are you here? Jasmine Wilkinson, are you here? Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Jasmine, hello. Sorry, I'm just resetting this board here. Jasmine, if it's okay with you, we'll do your oyster opening first and then your turtley treat afterwards. So if that's okay, you've got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Jasmine? So if we get your mystery oyster open. Oh, I forgot to top this up, so let me just quickly. There we go. Right, let's go down for your mystery oyster. Yeah, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? There's a lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And I can see a peeper towards the side of the oyster here. Gorgeous grape purple there. Oh, I think the flesh is coming away. Yep, there's no more in that one. So you have a grape purple pearl. Let me dry him up for you. Now, Jasmine, if you're happy with this purple, that's perfect. He is yours. And if you're not happy, we can actually swap this one for you. So it's completely up to you, my lovely. If I run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5. Oh, he's a 6. What do you think? Are you happy with the grape purple? Let me bring you back up here. Keep that one. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just popping him in here for you. And on here. So then you also have a turtley treat, my lovely. So I've, this way round, I've just stocked these back up again. So this time round, we've got the purple crab, the orange seahorse, or the blue sea star. Which sea creature, I keep forgetting what they're called. Which sea creature would you like, my lovely? Purple crab, orange seahorse, or blue sea star? orange seahorse. Okay, so under here we have another 2. So again, that means we've got 2 oyster openings here. What 2 oysters would you like? Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And which number turtle would you like? So we've got numbers 1 through to 12. It goes 1 to 6 and then 7 to 12. Is that backwards? Have I got them like numbered the wrong way? I can never know because I've done the numbers backwards. Should number 1 be over there? For you guys watching, does it read correctly that number 1's there, or should it read that number 1's there? Because it's a mirror image, my brain, honestly, whenever I try and think about it, I can't work out which way round the numbers should go. Do you know when you read from left to right? So I've done it left to right. But if it's a mirror image, is it meant to go from right to left? I don't know. Oh, I have done it backwards. Oh, on the next one, I'll swap them around. For Sunday's live, I'll put number 1 that way. Why has no one told me this whole time? I've kept them this way and no one said anything. Oh gosh. Mystery, donate the shells. And the pink turtle, please. It's for your daughter. It doesn't matter on number, just the pink turtle. Okay, so the pink one is number 8 or 11. So there's pink, white and blue, or there's pink and purple. Do you have a preference to which one of those? So there's your 2 oysters there. Thank you guys. I will change it. But yeah, we've got number 8, which is pink, white and blue, or number 11, which is pink and purple. I know it's quite far away, but I always say, Jacqueline, it's like that. But I suppose it's correct for me that way, but incorrect for you. Pink and purple. So that's number 11. Let me show you the pink and purple here. So it's purple base, and then the whole turtle has got this pink spots on top. So this one's actually more pink than the other one. So it's a good choice if you wanted the pink one. So your parcel here, let's go down, Jasmine. Okay, so in here we have, it is a cage pendant, and it is the, I want to call it the bloom cage pendant possibly. So overall it is the base circle. Ooh, there we go. So on the outer edge it is encrusted with crystals. From the bottom here you've got this flower that comes up onto the side here, and then you've got that flower encrusted on the side. Your pearl, as you can see, is going to be sitting right in the centre. So pearl in the middle with the colour flash coming through, and this petaled flower coming up for the side here. Again, with cage pendants you'll be able to swap and change the colour around inside at home, and then that's the back of the cage there, so it does have the simple flower design on the back. Okay, so that's the cage pendant there. So we've got 2 oysters alongside this one. So is there certain coloured pearls that we're hoping for at all here? Your oyster number 1, you've got a lighter pop there, and in here there's your mother of pearl, and I can actually see straight away we are twinning twinning with darker pearls there, and there's no more in that one. Now they're actually different colours. Oh wow, no, they're both oil slicks. So one's a dark oil slick and one's a lighter oil slick. So this is the darker oil slick. Just means it's a darker base colour. I'm just going to try to show you with the gloves, because I think with the gloves being black that we can actually see the oil slick slightly clearer if I can get it focused. If not, we'll do it in the sand. Is it going to work, do we think? I mean, we can kind of see like that, can't we? But let me show you in the sand, see if that helps. So we can't see it. Oh, look. Okay, so base, you've got the purples, the blues, the greens. Gorgeous darker based oil slick there. And then his twin is just a lighter base, but then again still has all those oil slick colours. So next to each other you've got one darker, one lighter, both of which are oil slicks. I love those. And then Jasmine, onto oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. So lighter pop there. Oh, sorry, shell has come apart slightly there. So you can see there's no pearls on that side. I can, however, see you are twinning for a second time and twinning with blush pink twins. Okay, so twinning oil slicks and twinning blush pink twins, my lovely. So if I pop these in the sand as well. Your daughter isn't having them. Well, you've just got the pink twins, so she wanted the pink turtle and now pink twins, which is perfect, hopefully. The darker oil slick is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's not an 8.5. The darker oil slick is a 9. You are in the 9 club with an oil slick, my lovely. Absolutely huge, which means you get a 9 club badge if you stay with the oil slick. So if you keep that pearl, you get a 9 club badge to go alongside that 9 oil slick. The lighter oil slick then is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5, so they're measuring slightly different sizes there. Perfect. Pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. Gorgeous colours there. Now, before I ask you what you'd like to do, let's do your lucky dip. Okay, so I'm just going to mix these up and then dive in. Oh, dropped them all again apparently. There we go. That's one. So you have a miracle mermaid here. Now, with this Miracle Mermaid card, it gives you 3 choices to pick from. You can either stay as you are, so keep the jewellery, keep the pearls, and then we're staying as we are. Or, if you'd like to change the jewellery, you can go for a different turtle number. Or, if you'd like to change the pearls, and that means one or all of the pearls, you can change those. So this card can give you 3 options. Either stay as you are with the jewellery and the pearls, change the jewellery, go for a different turtle number, or change the pearls. Oh, changing the turtle number. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this one over there. Oh, don't put this badge in the sand. And turtle number 8. that's the second pink turtle. So you can see pink and blue with that one. And let's get this open and go down. So and it is a cage pendant. So it's a different cage pendant to the one we had a moment ago, of course. Now with the turtles, even everything that we top up, no matter on the day, there is only one of each of the items of jewellery. So if you have an item, it won't then come out again. Okay, so this is the shooting star cage pendant. So let's get this focused. There we go. So this cage pendant can hold one pearl. Again, it sits in the middle, so in the centre of that larger star. You've got the textured and the crystal larger star. Then you've got the smaller stars and swooshes coming off, giving it looking like a shooting star. Jasmine, I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. And I hope you and your daughter will be happy with the pearls here. So we've got the pink twins, the oil slick twins, and the 9 badge. So I'm just popping these in here for you. I think she's now more bothered about the badge. The badge, look, I've wrapped it. I've put the badge in the bag, and I'm going to attach it onto here. So the badge is definitely coming your way. Okay. Oh, let me pop down. It was the purple on there, wasn't it? The great purple. Perfect. So, Jasmine, I hope you and your daughter will be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. I'm just topping these back up again. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, I'm thirsty today. Oh, of course you can. So we're going to be having hoops on both oil slicks and one pink. Okay, perfect. So that invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, okay? So yeah, Jasmine, again, I hope you'll both be happy with everything once it arrives. When do the turtles finish? So what I'll do is, I said it was going to be the end of June, but because I was off for, we sort of launched the turtley treats and then I was off poorly for a while, wasn't I? So we're going to extend the time. However, I'm just making a note to work out the date in which they'll end, and then I'll let everybody know over the weekend, just because I need to work out the dates, and I'll let you know. So it'll be definitely for at least another week that they'll be here. Perfect. And up next then today is Amy Hullen. Amy, are you here? Not a problem, Anne. Amy, hello, my lovely. I'm just going to mute this a second. Okay, sorry, I was just topping up. Oh, that's not a nice noise. Sorry, I was moving the creatures around. Amy, hello. I was just topping up the the tray here, so that's why I just had to mute you quickly. So you have a turtley treat. They're all topped up over there. So if I bring you down, the choices you have got to choose from for your sea creatures are... Oh, I'm so sorry, excuse me. You've got the yellow turtle, the purple crab, or the blue sea star. Can you have the purple crab? You can indeed. Okay, so good luck. Under here, you also have 2 pearls, my lovely. So that is also 2 oyster openings. So I bring you back up again. Which 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Mystery oysters, donate the shells, and number 5. Okay, so 1 and 2. Number 5 is the, oh, unhook him, is the purple turtle. And let's go down. You have got a ring, Amy. Okay, so the ring you have got is the feather ring. So this is an adjustable ring to one size from the front of the ring, this one. Let me just get it focused for you. This camera just doesn't like it when I try to... Right, let me just try one more time to get it focused. If not, we'll go in the sand and see if we can get it focused there. Nope, okay. So if I pop him in here, there we go. Okay, so sorry about that. You can see here you've got the textured silver feather on this side, and then your pearl is going to sit on the opposite side. So you can see that disc there, that is where your pearl is going to be sat. So the feather and then your pearl. So that is the ring that you've got there, Amy. I hope you're happy with that one. And you've got 2 oysters alongside him. Would there be any colours that you're hoping for at all? Mystery oyster number 1. Well done, Roz. And your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. And you are quadding. You have got 4 pearls in the first oyster here, Amy. There's no more in that one. So if I just dry this up for you. Thank you, Bab. We have got a blush pink, a lilac purple, a sea green, and a darker gunmetal grey. So blush pink, lilac purple, sea green, and darker gunmetal grey. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster here. Quite a nice deep pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see a few peepers there to start with. 1, 2, and 3. And there's no more in that one. Your second oyster, and you have triples. So you've got a quadding oyster and a triple oyster. So with the triple one, you've got a apple green, a lemon yellow, and a lighter autumn peach. Look at all of these. So blush pink, lilac purple, sea green, and darker silver. Then apple green, lemon yellow, and darker peach. 7 different shades of colours there. Your pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Lilac purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Sea green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the darker silver's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Lemon yellow's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Now, Amy, before I ask you what you'd like to do and which pearl you'd like where, if we do the lucky dip for you, my lovely. Oh, I'm just going to move. There we go. Lucky dip for you. Okay, so we have a Mermaid Miracle, which means, my lovely, you also have 3 choices with your Mermaid Miracle. So you can either stick with everything as it is, which means you'll be staying with the jewellery and staying with the pearls. Number 8, oh perfect, so you already know you'd like to change your jewellery there. So I'm just going to pop that ring over there, and we're gonna go for number 8, which is this one here, so the pink and blue. Okay, so if we go down, no way. Okay, you get to pick another item of jewellery, because I've always said that there hasn't been two items the same, and the same ring has just come out. Now that should not be the case, and because obviously you've just picked to change the item of jewellery with this item, and because I don't believe that there is doubles in there, this is a mistake, which means you get to pick another number. So I do apologise for that, unless you'd like to stay, but that is crazy, and to have them one after the other as well. In fact, number 8 was just topped up, wasn't it? So it's just been topped up from the bag. Oh, number 10. Okay, I've been dying to know what this one is, because this one's been sitting strangely on the board. It's got like a thicker, like the parcel's a different shape, if that makes sense. So, number 10. Ooh, okay, so you have here a bracelet, Amy, and it is the textured curb bracelet. So it is a curb link, and each link is this gorgeous textured silver. It is gorgeous, so hopefully you can see that there. Now with this one, you can have the pearl on or off of the jewellery. It's completely up to you. It has a gorgeous larger clasp on this one as well. So yeah, pearl on or off the jewellery. This bracelet can also hold lobster fittings. It is 7.5 inches long, and of course it's 925 silver. All pearls on the bracelet. Okay, so I can invoice you for the additional pearls to go onto the bracelet. That's not a problem. If I take you down to the colours, do you have a preference in which order that you'd like them to go, or don't you mind? Going to write this down for you. You don't mind? Okay. Perfect. Okay, so the invoice for the additional pearls will get sent across for you over the weekend, my lovely, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. I hope that you're happy with that then. There we go, that's safe on there, and that's safe up there for you. And Amy, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Can we have an extension chain on there? Of course we can. I don't charge additional for the extension chain, okay. I'll make a note of that in just a moment. Perfect. I've got that down for you, and that's safe up there for my lovely. No, I don't, Rachel. We have the base colours, but all the colours in between, I don't know how many. Probably should know if I have a look at the chart, but I haven't actually counted. And there's always colours which are coming up, so it would never be an exact number. It'll be sort of plus or minus 2 or 3, but there is a lot. So here alone, if I show you, this isn't all my pearls, but here alone, each pot is a different colour there, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So 36 there, and that's not nowhere near all of them. So lots. Up next today is Nina Lunn. Nina, are you here? Oh, excuse me. I'm thirsty. Right, I'm just going to mute you guys while I just change the pearls here. There we go. Nina, hello. Hello. So Nina, you have a turtley treat, and as you can see here, you've got the green fish, the blue sea star, and the yellow turtle to pick from. Which one would you like? I know, Jackie. To believe it or not, I've only had half a cup of tea today, and then Aaron just gave me a decaf coffee there, but I wasn't feeling it either, so I've gone back onto squash. Apparently I've just been off tea today, so that's not like me, but it's still a drink, so I'm not complaining. Can we go for the blue one, Nina? Of course we can. There we go. So the blue sea star Oh, and you have 3 pearls under there. 1, 2, and 3. So that's 3 oyster openings. Okay, so 3 oyster openings. What 3 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Oh no, really, Jackie? So mystery. And donate the shells. And which number turtle would you like? Abby, hello, thank you for watching. So 1, 2, 3. Number 4. This is the multiple blues turtle, and number 4 here. If we, where's the little thing? Let's go down. Okay, so in here, oh, we have a pendant. Okay, so this pendant here, the pearl would definitely need to go on the pendant. So if I hold this up, you'll be able to see. And it is a base heart pendant. There we go. And your pearl is going to be set in the centre. So heart overall, the pearl in the centre there. Now on this section here, it's encrusted with zircon crystals. And at the bottom, you've got these 3 swooshes coming up into the centre, so it meets the pearl there. So lots of little details on this pendant. Pearl in the middle, heart overall, crystals, and the sections coming in to meet the pearl. So that's perfect there. I hope you're happy with that. And like I say, we do definitely need to have a pearl on that one. So you've got 3 oysters here. Would there be a certain colour pearl that you're hoping for at all? Oyster number 1. Oh, Donna, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there, my lovely. So number 1, lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And to start with, Nina, we have got a darker pearl here, and he looks like he's a darker purple. And there's no more in that one. So that's just pieces of the shell there. I'm just going to move those out of the way. There we go. So dark purple to start with. Like all colours, but think red would look good. Okay. Moving on to oyster number 2. Again is your mystery oyster. So that's a lighter pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And in here we have got a blush pink. And there's no more in that one. So pink and purple. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your mystery oyster. Lighter double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here, run away. You've got a 2-tonal apple green And there's no more in that one. I'm just going to show you around the green because it is two-tonal, which means we have the lighter and the darker colours around the pearl. So lighter, and as you can see it gets brighter there, then back into the lighter shades. Okay, so pink, purple and green. If I run them through the board for you, your pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. So before we find out which pearl you'd like on your pendant, we will do your lucky dip, my lovely. So again, I'm just going to mix these. Okay, and let's go for this one. So you have a Mermaid Miracle. Nina, again, that gives you 3 choices, my lovely. You can either stick as you are, you can go for a different item of jewellery, which means you pick a different turtle number, or you can go for the pearl swaps, which means you can swap one or all of these colours. What do you think? What would you like to do? Oh, go for the pearl swap. Swap a pink for a red, of course, and then is it the red on the jewellery? And just confirm, are you happy with the other 2 colours, as we can swap those, oh, if you would like to. Red on the jewellery, perfect. If I just hold this up for you, just confirm, are you happy with that red there? Sorry, Nina, I sort of just threw loads of questions at you at once. So I'm just going to wait for that to come through. Love the red, and are you happy with the other 2 colours there as well? So I'm just going to write down that we're going to have red on the jewellery. Red on there. Yes, perfect. Okay, Nina, my lovely, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. That's safe up there for you, and thank you for the donations with your shells as well. Okay, perfect. And that actually brings us to the end of our live for today, guys. Thank you all for watching and for joining in. I'll get the dates for when the Turtley treats end, and I'll post those over the weekend. And I hope you all have a brilliant weekend, and we're live again on Sunday evening. So if you'd like to join us on Sunday, the earliest starts from around 7:30 p.m. So thank you again for joining, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.